Good day. I'm Jill from Camp PT2 and I'll be discussing about Adobe Acrobat. So Adobe Acrobat is a software application that focuses on manipulation of PDF files. So before we start, all tutorials are learned from Adobe website. So let's get started. Starting off with our basic feature, first is working with PDF Online. You need to sign in your Adobe ID account to your Adobe Acrobat. If ever you haven't signed up with Adobe yet, you may sign up at their website at adobe.com. Second is creating a PDF file from any other format. So first going to Tools and press Create PDF. And for the meantime, we'll be using single file and select a file. And this file, then create the Microsoft Word into PDF file, so it may take a while to create the PDF file. After creating the PDF file, you may now proceed to the last feature, the sharing of PDF file. So sharing PDF file is first is to open the file that you would want to send to others. So this is the file that I would like to send, and click the share with other icon at the top right, and then next is to input the emails of the recipients you would want to send your PDF file. You may also add message, and you may either allow comments or not. And you may also add deadline. So after finalizing it, you may now send your PDF file. After sending your PDF file, you may manage your PDF file sent to others, going to Home and clicking Shared by You. In here, you may see that, for example, is this file. You may see that this the people the recipients that you would want to send. You may also add other people, and you may also copy shared link to send to others. You may also delete the file permanently. For the next feature, I'll be discussing the fill and sign of PDF forms. So this will be helpful when you are asked to fill up PDF forms and to add your signatures in the file, so you would not need to print and scan the PDF forms in order to fill up these kinds of files. So first is to go to Tools pane and then select File, Fill and Sign, and then select a file. So the file that I'll be using is the practice file from the Adobe Acrobat website. So there you could now type in your responses, and then if ever this text box is not available in the file, you may use this tool, the add text. So just press the tap in in order to place the text box and type in your response, and you may also add the font size, and you may also reduce the font size. You may also use grid boxes, and you may also delete, and you may also move the text box anywhere you would want to place it. So in here, there you may also add check marks in the boxes, so it is automatically add, added, and you may also resize the size of the check mark. So in here, you may also have the signature by pressing in sign yourself. You'll be given you may you'll be given three types of signature. The one is the type typing of the signature. So by placing your name, and then you may also draw it. You may also draw the signature, and you may also add the image of your signature. So for now, I'll be using my typings of my signature. So in here, you may also place it there, and then you may also add the size of the signature and reduce it. And you may also from the bottom right side of the text box, you may also adjust it. And you may also, if ever you'll be encountering files with um, the uh, the name above person signature above the name, so you can just adjust it right there. So in here, so when you save your final output of the fill and sign PDF file, so continuing the read-only copy, so you take note that when you already saved the PDF file with your signature on it, you will no longer able to edit the existing form fills. So be careful when saving your PDF file when you already have your signature intact in the file. So right now, at the right side, you'll notice you can get shareable link in order to share it to others and send copy to other recipients by entering again the email address of the recipients and messages. So there you have it. So for our next feature, sending documents for e-signature, in this way, it would be easier for us to let other recipients sign the documents. So to do so, press Tools, and in the Forms and Signatures, press Request Signatures. Then select a file that you would like to send for e-signature. After that, you may input the emails of the recipients you would like to send for the e-signature. Then more options includes adding password, and other options includes password protect and setting reminder. So after finalizing your recipient's email, we now go to next. In the next part, you'll be given, you need to specify where to fill and sign. So in here, I would like to let the recipient sign for their signature. And if you don't need the other fields that you would like to sign, then you right click and then delete. So the yellow highlight represents the part that the recipient will only sign. After finalizing, you may now send the documents for e-signature. After that, you may now go to manage your files. Go to Home, and in the sign part, all agreements, you'll see that there will be this part, and then the the on activity of the recipient, and you may also set reminders to the next signer, and then you may also cancel the agreement. So the next feature that I'll be discussing is exporting PDFs to Microsoft Office formats. So this formats includes Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, and it may include as well plain text, image formats, HTML web page, and other file formats. So first is to open the tools and then export PDF in here, and then select file. So I'll be selecting this PDF file, and then you may choose from which format you would like to convert, and I'll be converting it into Microsoft PowerPoint, then export. Then you may choose on what folder you would like to save the file. So I'll be placing it in my desktop and save. So processing the file to PowerPoint file. So there you go. The final product is the PowerPoint file from PDF file. So the next feature that we'll be discussing is compressing PDF file into smaller mm, MB size or gigabyte size. So in order to save space on our storages. So first is to go to tools and then go to the protect and standardize and press optimize PDF. And then you'll choose what file you would like to compress. So I'll be choosing this file. It is a PowerPoint file from my human development. And then from here, you may reduce file size by pressing the reduce file size. And afterwards, you'll choose from what folder you would like to save the file, and I'll be placing it into my desktop. And then, so in order to distinguish this file, I'll be adding underscore compress at the end of the file, and then we'll save it. And there you go, the file has been reduced. So for our next feature, removing sensitive information from PDF. So it may be useful when unwanted informations are included in the PDF and is hard to erase out. So first thing to do is to open tools and then redact tool um, from the protect and standardize. So open, then select file. Then I'll be selecting one of my PowerPoint file that is converted into PDF file, and then by reducting it, you just need to highlight the unwanted information that you would like to erase. So there you go. So this would be the outcome of the reduction of the information. So now you may apply it. Then there will be a notice that it will be permanently removed from the document once you save the document. So you should be careful on saving the document that you would want to redact. So by pressing OK, you'll be applying the reduction of the information. So saving the file, there'll be underscore reducted on the last part of the file name. So after that, you just need to save it. There you go. The information that you would like to redact is now blacked out. So for our last feature of Adobe Acrobat, we will be discussing adding sticky notes and annotations to your PDF file. So to do so, go to Tools and Share and Review. Go press Comment and select a file that you would like to add sticky notes. So in here, you'll have the comment tool freely available above. And for our first feature, the sticky notes, so you could just press it anywhere at the space of the PDF file, and you may choose other colors, and you may also add the comments that you would like to add on your sticky note. Next would be the highlighting. So just press it, the second icon on the toolbar above, and just highlight the things that you would like to highlight. Next would be the underlining the text. So just press underlining text and uh, highlight the part of the text that you would like to underline, and may also change the color. And next would be the strike through or text deletion. So by pressing so, just highlight again the things that you would like to delete, and then you may also add comments to it. So in here, the next would be text replacement. Highlighting again, you'll have the strike through as well, but then input the text that you would like to replace the text, and it will not be totally removed, but it will only have a pop-up note on it. So next would be inserting text. So in here, just press insert text and press the space that you would like to add the text in here, and then add the text you would like to add. Next feature will be the text comment tool. By pressing this icon, pressing any space at your PDF file, then you can just type in the text you would like to add. Then you may also change the font size and font style. Next would be the comment text box tool. In here, just press again at any space of the PDF file. Then you'll have the text box tool and just type in your text that you would like to insert. So you have different options to choose from for font. Then next would be the pencil tool. So in here you may connect different types of, you may add lines and connect arrows. And for our next tool, it would be the attaching file or attaching record audio. And lastly, adding objects to your PDF file. So in here, just drag in your objects and for the rectangle. So that's it for our sticky notes and annotations for our PDF file.